so blessed because of just the way the Oblates do ministry in Tijuana. It's creating an impact that even the Diocese of Tijuana, they know that. They know that the Oblates are having a lot of success with young people, with vocations. Even during COVID, as soon as we opened the church, our youth mass was full. We would put, because we could only do, at first it was 30%, then 50%. So we would put a posting on Facebook, we have mass tomorrow, but you have to sign up to go to mass. And within an hour, we were full. And it was just incredible. How is it that young men and women on a Thursday evening would come on buses, 1 or 2 buses, because they want to come to mass? So I think that's been key to our ministry. Of course, we want to help people to get on their feet and have food and have a roof and have education. But I think at the center of that is faith. I think because they understand the importance of faith and that they know that because they've been given something, they also have to give back. And such is the case that even people that live in extreme poverty, they're so used to giving back. There's a man that he can't speak well, and he has a problem with walking, and he collects trash and recycles, plastic. So you see him every day going through trash cans, and he's walking in the sun, just picking up bottles or cans. He makes very little recycling. And I remember one day, I was doing the anointing of the sick before COVID. So I had a really long line of people after Mass, and I was anointing people, and I was tired. And I remember that he got up and he gave me 2 coins. It was 20 pesos, which is equal to $1. And he was giving them to me, and I thought he was just showing me what he did that day. I was anointing people, and I said, oh, good, So I went back, and he kept on pushing. He can't speak well, right? And he kept on saying, for you, so you could buy a drink. So he was giving me 2 coins. Probably that's all he did for his day. But he saw me tired anointing people, and he wanted me to take those 2 coins because he wanted me to get a water or a drink because I was tired. So I remember just stopping for a minute and just seeing just how great that was. That was his meal for the day, and he wanted to give it to me. And I know I could say no so he could use it, but I know that it was just so meaningful for him that I would have that. So I got the coins, and I put them in my wallet, and I kept them in my wallet to remember that you're never too poor to give back. Anyone can give. And I think that's the beauty of the mission, that you see people that are living in extreme poverty and are still giving back. These young professionals, before they get a job, they help us at a mission. And I think, sometimes, people will become a professional that just forget about church. That has not been the case here. We are doing really good with young men and women, young adults, because they're staying. Bill Antone, he was our provincial for 6 years, and he's always had also a special love for the mission. After being provincial, he came back to the mission, and he's now at the house for pre-novices. He's a formator, and I think there is so much humility after being in charge of the U.S. province as provincial to now come back to the mission and be a formator. I'm actually his superior now, which is a little embarrassing because he has so much experience. So of course I ask him for a lot of feedback. He has a lot of wisdom, and he's been just so humble in sharing his wisdom and in just doing the work. And I think that's, again, part of the Oblate spirituality. No matter where you're at, no matter what role or position you have in the Oblate world, I think in the end you go back to the basics, which is to serve people, especially the most abandoned, and then just serve the poor.